Dude, it is Bryn.
And Casey.
We're here going to be talking about the game Red Dragon Inn. Seems like a pretty fun one. You can tell it gets played quite often, Casey.
Yes.
Why don't you teach me all about it?
All right, so Red Dragon Inn was a fantastic game from, who is it, Slugfest Games. It is a game where you are fantasy role or fantasy character archetypes, priest, fighters, rogues, and after a hard day of adventuring, you decide to go for a drink at the Red Dragon Inn and have a couple rounds with your buddies, have some gambling, a couple drinks, some fighting, all the good stuff. Goal of the game is to be the last one at the table, either by not passing out from getting too drunk or losing all your money, because the Red Dragon Inn throws you out if you have no money. So, yeah, it's great. We don't do that. Well, not yet. Bring your money.
We also don't condone actually drinking while playing this game.
Although you could play where you take a drink, you actually drink, but it's not recommended.
All right.
So, setup of the game. You each take a character. We added an expansion in here that adds a 5th player, so you can play 2 to 5 players. Each takes their own colored thing of deck, and each takes a play mat. And then you would take 10 gold. But in a 2-player game, we're taking 8. Then you take your board, and you take a white. This is your sobriety, you put it at 0. And then you take a red, this is your health, and you put it at 20. So the goal of the game is playing cards from your hand and causing your opponents to either lose money through gambling or other means, or getting drunk to the point where their white marker overlaps their red marker, and then they're drunk and then they're out. And then, yeah, last one standing wins.
Okay.
Playing the game is pretty simple. Simple 4 phases. First phase that you're gonna do is you have your 7-card hand to start with, and you can discard as many of them as you want and draw back up to 7.
Yep.
And then you get to play 1 card that's an action. And so you'll see at the top of some of the cards, they have keyword action. Yeah, so action, that's a gambling card, action cards. So yeah, they have a little keyword under the title that says action on them. There's some cards that say sometimes, and sometimes cards are played under special conditions, and it'll say on the card when you can play it. There's some that are gambling cards that can only be played when you're in the gambling phase. Same thing with cheating, can only be played during the gambling phase. And then there's anytimes cards that you can play anytime. Usually you play it on your opponent's turn, because to screw them up and mess up their actions.
Yep.
So after you discard draw, you play one of your action cards, follow the results of that, then you order a drink. And so you take a card off the drink deck, face down and hand it to another player. And then you have to drink, so you drink your drink card that's on your top. Oh yeah.
It can be any other player?
Any other player. So you can easily target someone if you want to get them out as well.
Get another drunk.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, when you set up, you also take 1 drink card face down without looking at it and putting your drink pile. So you always start the game with a drink.
Cool.
All right?
The way it should be.
Yeah. So just determine who goes first, however you want to do it.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I'm going to go first.
It's a good idea.
I'm gonna, yeah. So I'm gonna keep my hand for now, and I'm going to play the action. Hey guys, can I borrow some gold? Armor repairs aren't cheap, you know. So this is where it opens up an opportunity if you had a sometimes or an anytime card that would interrupt or cancel this action.
Yep.
You could play it. Otherwise, my action goes through, and each other player pays me a gold.
Okay. So should I play a card if I have one?
If you have one, you can play it.
Okay. And where does it get played?
In your discard.
Discard.
So then you read it out loud.
All right. It says, you may play this card when you are about to lose gold. Use gold from the inn rather than from your own stash.
That's pretty good. So instead of using your own gold, I'm going to take gold from the inn. You didn't read the title. What does it say?
My goddess provides.
Yeah, you got it. Exclamation mark. Thy goddess provides.
My goddess.
Oh. Well, it looks like thy.
My.
My goddess. All right. So that'd be the end of my turn. I order a drink for Bryn, and then drink my own drink. Flip it over. Round on the house. Reveal a drink with possible chases from the drink deck. If I reveal a drink event before revealing a drink, discard and reveal again. So each player, including me, drinks a copy of the revealed drinks. So we got an Orcish rot gut drink, which gives you -2 health. Unless you're an orc, then you get 2 drunk. Or holy water, which gives you 2 extra health. Oh no, just the one. Just the one. I thought it was per player. There's one where you play 1 per player. Anyways, so we got this card. We're both drinking Orcish Rot Gut, so we're both losing 2 health.
2 health.
Yeah, so now we're down to 18.
Okay.
And that's my turn. And so now it's yours.
Okay.
So you look at your hand. You can discard as many as you want, and then draw back up to 7. So you did play a card, so you'll get to draw at least 1.
Alright, let's just do that for simplicity. And then just take 1 to play.
Yep.
So when I play this gambling, I'm in card. Start a round of gambling. Each player, including you, must ante or take control of a round of gambling.
All right. So because you started gambling, we each put a coin in. And so the way this is going to work is we are going to play cards back and forth until everyone passes, and whoever is in control of the gambling game after everyone has passed takes the pot. So on my action here is I can play a gambling I'm in. So now I'm in control of the gambling. So go back to you where you can play another gambling card or something else that would allow you to leave the gambling or so on. There's a card, Winning Hand, where you automatically win gambling. And this is the part where you take most of your money from your opponents. Gambling is a big part of it. There's a whole bunch of rules here as well to how gambling works.
Alright, so I don't seem to have anything that would help me.
Okay. Alright, so then you would pass, and then I would pass, and I would take the gold.
Cool.
And that's turn, so you get to order a drink.
Flip it over.
No, no.
Aw.
Alright. The order a drink is you take a drink face down without looking at it and give it to another player. This goes in my drink me pile, and then you drink your drink.
Just one, or do
Yeah, you just flip it over.
do I get to pick? Dirty
No,
dishwater.
that's the top one. Nice.
So I lose a health.
You lose health.
Alright.
Alright, and that's your turn there. Back to me, I got 3, 4, 5. I'll draw 2 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what? I got enough of these in my hand. I'm also going to play Gambling I'm in. So you have to pitch it.
I have to?
Yes. Automatic.
Okay. And then
You could play a card to take control of the gambling, or
pretty sure I couldn't do last time.
that's why I played it.
Can I play this when I'm about to lose gold? You have to take from the house. That'd be played during gambling.
No, not during the gambling phase.
That sucks. Okay, so there's nothing I can do.
Perfect. I win. Was a good start. Alright. And then I give that's gonna go there. This goes on top of your drink pile, and I drink my drink. Which is a Dragon Breath Ale that gives you 4 alcohol. I'm gonna play a card. This is just the thing to get the rust off my armor. Ignore a drink after I reveal it. So now go back to your turn.
Okay. If I had a card, like say this one, it says add 2 alcohol content to a drink, would I do that before you played your card? or after?
Yeah, well,
Or would it,
I would get the first chance to play a card, so ignore drink. So then you wouldn't want to play it because I'm already ignoring it.
but if you didn't do that,
But if I
think
didn't
that
do
would
it,
take 6.
yes. Yeah, I'd take 6, which would be a huge jump.
Okay.
And yeah, so it goes back and forth
So
like that.
Draw a card.
Yeah, drop 7.
And then I play an action card. Right, play an action.
Yep.
Sorry, sometimes my healing spells just wear off. Pick another player. They lose 1 fortitude.
All right, so I go down to 17.
Hooray.
And then you give me a drink card, and then you drink your own card.
Drink. Elven wine. 3 alcohol.
So yeah, and then this would get discarded, unless you're gonna play a card to cancel the effect.
I haven't actually read them all, so probably not.
All right, so yeah, so and then it comes back to my turn. This is a game that, again, is one of those plays better with more players. I would really like to do a staff playthrough of this game as well, so maybe we'll arrange that and throw it up on Facebook Live or something.
Sweet.
But yeah, it gets pretty crazy with everyone pitching for gambling. Gambling becomes way more intense when everyone's throwing at the same time, because you can pass your turn to gamble, and then if someone plays a card to take control, you still get another chance to then take control, so you're trying to draw them out. As you get further into the game and the drinks start adding up, your health is going to start going down, your alcohol is going to go up pretty drastically.
And so that's when you lose, right? When these two cross,
Yeah.
it's game over?
Yeah, so once the white stone passes the red stone,
So what does the money have to do with anything?
the other way to lose is if you run out of money. So if we continued to gamble and you kept losing the way you were, eventually you'd run out of money, you'd be out of the game. Other drink cards you can run into are called chasers. So this, you get the 1 alcohol, so a light ale with a chaser, and then you flip the next card in your drink pile, which would be elven wine. So I'd take 4 alcohol that one turn. There's other ones, yeah, trolls will, one alcohol minus 1 health, pushes you closer.
You said there's expansions for the games that adds characters. Does that increase the number of players that can play?
Yeah, so we have 1 additional character in the box here, so that adds, you can play up to 5 players in the game.
So what's the most this game could play if we had?
The most, there's like 6 or 7 expansions, so you could get up, yeah, you can get up to a huge party game.
Sweet.
Yeah, like I said,
better than playing cards against family all the time.
yeah, something different. It is a fairly simple game. All the instructions are right on the cards. Like I can play this one to when someone plays a cheat, you can cancel that cheating effect. For instance, your card that would have added to drink, I can play this card that says the barmaid doesn't appreciate you tampering with the drinks. Actually, they call her the wench. I have my own, use the house money. I can get out of gambling instead of paying.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do different characters have different cards?
Yeah, so different characters, like the Jerky the Sneak has, he's actually has the cheating cards. He's got most of the cheating cards. He also has cards that allows him to steal money from other players, because being a sneaky thief he is. Zot the Wizard has a creature called Pookie, who's a killer rabbit who can attack other players. The Warrior Fiona, she has a lot of cards that gets her out of doing actions by being intimidating, and other cards like, it'll hurt more if you do it like this. Pick another player, they lose a fortitude. So yeah, just different cards that do damage that way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Seems like a super fun game.
Yeah, it's a very light-hearted fantasy style game. A lot of good humor into it.
Cool.
Yeah, highly recommend it for a group of casual players.
Awesome. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. If you want to check out more videos, you can subscribe. Very big action. Woo! Right here, right.
We'll get it.
On our YouTube channel, watch more videos on some pretty cool games.
Yeah. See you at Roundtable.
Thanks for watching.